VanAsep was incorporated in 2005 primarily to work with Olympic venue projects, including the Sea to Sky Highway, the Trade and Convention Center, the airport expansion, and the Canada Line, as well as all of the attached Olympic venues. We had 50 people approximately working on the Canada Line, probably 25 people working at the Trade and Convention expansion, and a couple of dozen working at the airport expansion as well. Well, on the Sea to Sky Highway, I believe we had probably 250 from Mount Currie to Wasson and some of the other four host nations, Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh. But we also had people from other areas of Canada that came to us that we also put on those projects.
Apprenticeships and employments that we've had in this corridor would range from heavy equipment operators, carpenter apprentices, iron workers, traffic control, and even journeyman carpenters working on the highway, a lot of truck drivers.
And our whole initiative is dedicated to helping persons of First Nations descent with their construction careers. That includes Métis, Inuit, status, non-status, training people, upskilling them, getting them trade certified so that they can have a greater chance for success on projects like 2010 Olympics.
I'm a third year Stunt Mason through VanAsep, and I've been working with concrete and aggregate for 3 years making barriers for the highway.
My name is John Bryson. I'm a second-year carpenter apprentice, and I was trained through VanAsep.
Hi, my name is Nathan Lewis. I'm a heavy equipment operator, PKS.
Some people are already skilled, some were already tradespeople, so it was a very easy transition. You basically just refer them, they would get interviewed, but we also had training deliveries called CORE, which took entry-level people. They were assessed and screened, interviewed, and then put into these programs, those that we thought had potential for success, and we put them into this program called CORE, where we trained them, got them some safety certifications, and taught them the basics of the construction industry, outfitted them with some tools, and then referred them for employment with companies like Peter Kiewit.
Hi, my name is Sheena Wallace. I work for Peter Kiewit as lead hand in traffic control.
Our female participation has been huge, probably 25%.
Start jumping, so stay to your left.
To this day, we have some clients that are already trade certified that are very close in third-year apprenticeships. We have equipment operators that we've trained that are all women. They're not treated any differently than men. In fact, as I said, they play just as a vital role as men in any industry, and they make damn good workers.
Well, I've been with Peter Kiewit & Sons for approximately 6 years now. I got the opportunity to take a heavy machinery operating course through Stitsama with the Squamish Nation, giving people the opportunity to work hard and learn some trades and the skills that it takes, get out there in the workforce and be really successful. You become a, sort of a role model to the younger kids, which is important. They see people succeeding, and it gives them some hope and some understanding that it can be done out there.
I'm Destry Baker from Haida Squamish Nation, and I was trained as a heavy machinery by VanAsep. Before I even started heavy machinery, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was kind of like drifting. I was a night supervisor, and it was really going nowhere, dead-end job, and I got on this training course that opened up my eyes and my world. Like, I can become a foreman, and then from foreman I can become superintendent, and then maybe later on down project manager, operating these projects and, fulfilling my dream.
It's important to include skilled workers that could contribute to these projects, not necessarily because they're Aboriginals, but because they are skilled tradespeople. We've, besides the Olympic projects, we're expanding into work in other areas such as the Gateway Initiative, which is a $5 billion highway expansion project from basically the Fraser Valley all the way down to the Delta Port, and also including the bridge expansion. We also are working with nations throughout southwestern BC on their independent power projects, which are basically run-of-the-river hydroelectric projects, green energy initiatives. We're also, of course, continuing with supporting our apprentices and training, working with Aboriginals in urban and non-Aboriginal First Nations communities. So I think the future looks very bright for VanAsep and for Aboriginals in general.
I feel it was pretty important to have the First Nations participation in any construction with the 2010 venues, because this is our backyard, and we'd like to leave legacies here as well. When we drive by a building and we look at that building, we can say, yeah, I helped build that, and it makes you feel good inside.